Good morning. It's been an eventful morning, to say the least. Started with a reservation about 12:30 from Charlotte to Raleigh-Durham. Well, that's pretty good. Because the Admiral Club, great place to have breakfast. That's a pretty good place. But I was using a third-party booker, Priceline, and it was a good price considering it's the last minute, but still $300. So, turns out one of my family members was going to surprise me, and their family was going to move, they were going to travel from Raleigh and surprise me at the lake today. Well, I'm at the airport going to Raleigh. They were at Raleigh coming to Charlotte. So, I get a call. Hey, we're here in Mooresville. Can we come up? Sure. But I'm at the airport going to Raleigh. Well, so now the comedy of errors begins. And I recorded it live to let you hear on the audio how much trouble it was to cancel this flight. And they did. But it was primarily because of a great lady in the Admirals Club, Air American Airlines, and she just persevered and pushed it through. So it would save me $291. I'm having a wonderful breakfast. And then I'll take myself home and see my family. They are idiots, by the way. I don't know what happens to the generation that they have. But they just whine and whine. And talk about nothing. Nothing. They never get anything done. And that's not all of them. Some are pretty smart. But the people on the Raleigh side, they're sweet people, good people. They make a shitload of money, and I don't know how. But anyway, so box bagels, scrambled eggs, hot chocolate, yogurt, and I'm going to take my time and enjoy it. Now, let's take a little advantage to talk a little bit about the wellness care. Turns out, one of the people that's carrying me around here at the airport today remembered when I was in the pandemic and she took advantage of the life extension. She showed it to all her family members. So we hugged each other and did a whole kumbaya kind of thing. So keep in mind, this is real. If you want free, totally free wellness care for you and your family, just go to Gaffaw, GFFAUH.com, and sign up. You'll get the phone number, the release, you'll get the clinical research, you get the protocols we use every day, we get an online magazine, and you'll never pay a dime for it. This is my commitment to you as a North Carolina citizen. We're really good at this trading stuff, too. And we can teach how to do that. Just go to Gaffaw, GFFAUH.com, and that stands for Gibson's Friends, Families, and Associates under him. And the G is really not for Gibson, it's for God. So God's friends, families, under him. We've got a couple of businesses you can start tomorrow and not charge a thing. We got 2 franchises that we will give you that should make $103 year one. And we know how to make money. Richard Kiyosaki, from the Rich Dad, Poor Dad fame, taught us There's four types of people. There's the poor. Richard was never interested in them. It wasn't that they were less, it's just that he didn't have an interest in them because they had no ability to earn financial literacy. So we go to the middle class, lower middle class, upper middle class. Again, he has no interest. Again, he's not making a decision about their goodness or their character. It's that they are financially illiterate. And I can tell you, as a first-generation college guy, that my father mortgaged virtually everything to send me to Duke and to Pepperdine so that I'd get a good job. Well, I got great jobs, but every 4 or 5 years, the recession would hit, 401k would hit, and something always got in the way. So, according to Richard Kiyosaki, the middle class are doomed because they are financially illiterate. And it's true. When's the last time your high school kid asked you to explain to him how to balance a checkbook or read a financial statement? They don't do it. So you get to the third level, small businessmen, and again, these guys make some money. They make pretty good money, but they're slaves to their business. In a small business, nobody cares about your business like you do. So a classic example is Memorial Weekend. I'm doing business. And guess what? They won't take time off. So I got 2 major deals, and I'm supposed to have people working them, and both of them called off this morning. Well, it's Memorial Weekend. Nobody will be here. I said, I'm here. So we get to the fourth level. And this is where Richard really is succeeds. I encourage you to get the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad and read it cover to cover and buy the Cash Flow Game. The fourth level, these fourth people, we're rich. I'm rich. Make no complaint about it. And I don't make apologies for it. Wasn't always rich. Hell, I was making $50,000 a year at West America High School. But I'd put some money away, but I never had big money because I'd always allowed it to slip through my fingers. And my dad say, boy, you made more money in a couple of years than I did my whole lifetime, and you don't have anything to show for it. And I said, Dad, you're right. But it's not going to be that way always. So, the rich don't do anything that doesn't make them money. Their house is not an asset unless it's making more money than living in it. And I can tell you, you can go look at my 167 Points Inn Drive, $1.8 million house. I'm living in an outshed and renting the house to Airbnb. I drive a 10-year-old car. Why? Because I can. It's transportation. So why do you want to buy something new that depreciates almost a third the day you drive it off the lot? It's ego. And I don't have an ego. I'm just a regular guy trying to find a nut. Of course, people say I am a nut. So, I encourage you, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Kiyosaki. And join Gaffaw, GFFAUH.com. Our goal is to make 20,000 millionaires by election day. Please come join us and get rid of these Republicans and Democrats. They're all scallywags. I'll take no money. Got plenty. So now we just have 100 digital newspapers, and we will tell you the truth for three years. Each daily digital by county, every day. What we do, what we plan to do, and how we're going to benefit not only North Carolina, but America. And somebody said, why don't you just run for president? I said, well, shit, I might. But I think it takes a whole lot more money than I have. Governor, I think I can deal with. But a race, even Trump needed money. So I figured it probably would be above my pay grade. So this is Nos Biggs. You can Skype us at nosbiggs.stephen, Stephen, .Gibson. You can WhatsApp us at 704-230-9257. You can Instagram us under Nosbigs, Nosbiggs. There's like 7 or 8 of those. We got a Twitter at trynaturopathy.com. And we got the Lone Forex Trade. Just do GFAUH, GFFAUH.com, and it's a free gift. Take care. Thank you for listening. I love you much.